Mic check. 1, 2. Yo, what up? Not sure if I'm gonna stream this or not. I thought I'd make a video. Shenmue 3. Trying to win one of those fans, Adam. So, I started playing Shenmue when was it? 2001. I got a Dreamcast. I bought a Dreamcast with birthday money. I wanted one so bad because I was a huge Sonic fan, and Sonic Adventure looked amazing. I bought a Sega Dreamcast, and my first two games were NFL Blitz 2001 and Sonic Adventure. And I had those for a couple weeks, and a friend of mine who I went to school with had also purchased a Dreamcast, and he had all kinds of games. Power Stone, Skies of Arcadia, Phantasy Star Online, which I could do a whole nother video about, and Shenmue, first one. And I watched him play it for a couple days, and I had to buy it. I had to buy that game. It was like my very next Dreamcast purchase, I think, with a couple VMUs. Had a blue one and a red one. Me and my brother each had one for ourselves. And Shenmue was like definitely something I never played before. The setting of it was like 80s Japan, and it was like, it wasn't complete open world, but at the time, like, I don't remember many games that were as big as that. And I remember I was subscribed to the Dreamcast magazine, and they did a whole article about the game and how detailed it was, how you could interact with the environments, how you could follow people from the time in the morning and watch them, follow them around, all around, you know, Debuita, and it was amazing. Like, see NPCs have schedules where they leave their home and go into one building to another. You know what I mean? It was like, it was very detailed and very rewarding. Going up to a vending machine, being able to purchase a soda, or even winning a prize from it. You know what I mean? Like, that was very, I don't know, the details are very important. I'm not a developer. I don't know shit about making games. But as a gamer, I know that gamers are very appreciative of tiny details like that. Interactions. You know, being able to do more than just looking at your environment and being able to interact with it. There's apartment buildings that you could go knock on the door and talk to people through, and most of them won't talk to you. But just being able to do that is flipping amazing. Me and my brother played Shenmue, the first one, a lot. I remember being fascinated by the case. It was a 3 CD game. It might have even been a 4th CD with it. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, that might have just been the passport disc, honestly. But it was amazing that you had a game that was that long. You had to put in another disc to continue on. And I know the other games have done that before, but this game was amazing, man. It was like ahead of its time. I always felt like it never got the love it deserved. Even now, I feel like it's hard for gamers to understand who weren't around in that era. The Dreamcast was big, man. Special to me. Being able to play online, and just the library of games they had, they were all ahead of its time. But Phantasy Star Online was ahead of its time. Sonic Adventure was amazing. Jet Grind Radio was also amazing. And Shenmue was right there with them, man. Like, that was the heart of the Dreamcast. Shenmue 1 was amazing. I remember trying to save up all my money, thinking I could afford a trip to China by plane. You know what I mean? It didn't work out that way, but I don't know, man. It was just a great game. Meant a lot to me. I think the whole losing your father aspect of it is what kind of hit the hardest. I don't want to get too into it, but when I was young, my dad passed away, and I always felt like, as I know it's a fictional character, but you have that connection with Ryo, like, yo, this dude lost his dad at a young age, and he doesn't really know why, and he has to grind through all this hard shit, these hardships, to figure out what the heck's going on. And it's hard, man. It's hard doing it without your parents. It's hard doing, going through life without someone there to help you or guide you. So I could relate in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Great game. It really touches on things about life, about, reality of losing someone, and the difficulties of, moving on past that and growing from that. Ryo has grown a lot from Shenmue 1 to 2, and I'm very excited to start playing through 3. I haven't touched it yet because I want to play through 1 and 2. I'm almost done with 1. As soon as I finish 1, I'm going to start 2 and then go on to 3. I've been waiting a long time for this. When they announced it at E3, I almost had a heart attack. I remember the exact moment. I stayed home from work to watch E3, and I was walking away from the screen for a minute, and I heard the Shenmue theme play in the background, and I turned my neck so fast, and it just instantly gave me the chills and froze me up, and I just put my fist in the air, man. I was like, yes, finally. Like, it didn't make me cry, but I was there, man. I could feel it, you know what I mean? Like, it was raw, man. Game means a lot. I'm glad that it got finished. I'm glad that we have more to look forward to. Hopefully it continues on. I've been following it for a long time, man. Adam Korlick on YouTube. Man's amazing. He's everywhere. And he's always in the inside, and he always knows something about Sega or Shenmue, and I love that. And I've been following him for a while, man. Big ups to you, brother. I don't know what else to say. I'm excited to play Shenmue 3. It's a pretty big part of my gaming life. You know what I mean? I've always had like a secret crush on Nozomi. I always hoped that Ryo and Nozomi would connect again somehow, but I don't know. We'll see. I always name my female characters Nozomi just because of that. Amazing story, amazing game. I'm very appreciative for Yu Suzuki for putting the effort to finishing it up, or at least getting us one more piece. You know what I mean? And Sega and Adam too, man. Appreciate it. Big fan of yours, brother. I'm gonna put this video on Twitter. I'm gonna put it on Twitch maybe. Hopefully I win one of these fans. That would be very nice, but I guess just to express myself so everyone knows what kind of game this is and what it means to the fans of Shenmue. It's definitely been a big part of my life, and I've been waiting a long damn time for this. I'm 32 now. I started playing Sega Dreamcast when I was 14, 15, and it's always been one of my favorite consoles. And Shenmue has always been one of my favorites. Top 5 of any genre, any era of video games. Nintendo, Sega, Sony, Microsoft, any of that shit. Shenmue's always been in the top of my list. It sparked my love for Japan. It sparked my love for open world games. And I've always had a special place for it. So, thanks Adam. Thanks Yu Suzuki. Thanks Sega, Deep Silver, Corey Marshall. I love Ryo, man. My boy, I want one of those jackets, bro. I need a Ryo jacket, bro. Man, get y'all later. Peace.